would like to draw your attention to some coming events. The Christmas production will be The Pirates of Penzance, and Mr. Fanshawe would like to hear from all aspiring pirates, young ladies, scene shifters and scene painters without delay. Mr. Molyneux is preparing the program for the junior and senior concerts, and Mr. Griffiths is taking entries for the seven-a-side knockout tournament. It will not be easy for us to surpass our magnificent efforts of last year, but I am sure that we will all surprise ourselves again. Thank you.
School. Two negatives in English destroy one another, or are equivalent to an affirmative. As one might say, nor were they unacquainted with years of success. Ah, crispy.
Steaming sweet. Are you sure it was deliberate?
Oh, yes. The shopkeeper caught him red-handed. I took the liberty of compensating him and smoothing him down. I don't think he really wanted to make trouble. It's the boy I'm concerned about.
Crispy never struck me as being the criminal type.
Oh, me. Couldn't get a word of explanation out of him.
Would you like me to talk to him?
Oh, no, DJ. I'll keep an eye on him. Just felt you ought to know.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Mrs. Pilot-Jones. You're looking remarkably well.
Chris, you promised to call me Chris.
My apologies. I do try, I assure you. I think it must be the awe I experience before my headmaster that prevents me. You must try to be patient.
David, the Gilbert and Sullivan. I was wondering, could I help?
Oh, yes, of course, Chris. I didn't like to ask. There's masses of work to be done with the costumes and makeup.
Costumes and makeup? David, you know I can hardly sew on a button. Couldn't I help with the production or the stage management?
Well, I'm afraid that's a bit politically difficult. You see, old Algy Harris likes to be asked over to do that, and the brunt of the work falls on to Molyneux. And between them both, they've become a bit possessive about it.
Oh, well, it was just a passing fancy. I could do them a party for the first night.
Yes, splendid. Good idea.
Fine. Well, I won't keep you then. I've got some shopping in the village.
Oh, Chris.
Yes?
I was going to ask if I might call round for a chat one morning. A little problem I think you might be able to help me with.
Yes, of course.
I'm free tomorrow at 11.
Fine. I'll look forward to it.
Thank you.
That was kind of you, Howard.
Kind of me.
Yes, I think she did feel a bit cut off from everything at first. Naturally enough, I suppose. But she's through all that now. And expecting the baby, well, it's given her a kind of focus that she didn't have before. Bamfield's a strange place. It seems to help people get things into perspective.
David, I hope you've known me too long to take offense.
At what?
Bamfield worked wonders for you when you first came here and after Beth's accident, but as a patent remedy, it's not universally effective. Difficult sometimes for those of us who love the place to admit to ourselves that just a few of the boys, and dare I say it, the masters, see their years here as an exercise in the endurance of misery.
I hope you're not implying that Chris feels that way.
Oh, no, no.
Because if you are, I'm sure it's very kindly meant, but you're completely wrong. Oh, she's fitted in more completely than I could have thought possible. Well, you can see for yourself how happy she is. Anyway, how are you?
Oh, as well as can be expected. The quacks profess themselves satisfied. But, I should advise you not to include me in any long-term plans. That's in strict confidence, of course. Oh, don't make faces at me, man. I'm perfectly content with my lot. And if you could possibly avoid any expression of sympathy, I should be inordinately grateful.
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Well, young Bennington will be waiting to read his latest essay to me. I do hope the dear chap pulls off his Cambridge scholarship this term. I don't think I could stand many more of his brilliant insights. Much more comfortable not understanding what makes people tick when you're as old as I am. Crispin, what are you doing here?
Private study period, sir.
I trust you haven't been ostracized. Your fellow savages in Lower 4 haven't sent you to Coventry? Hmm?
No.
Good. Well, solitude is greatly underrated, I agree. I, too, find my fellow human beings very hard to bear at times.
Sir.
Crispin, that sweet shop business, it's all over now. Put it at the back of your mind. I know it won't happen again, and you can rely on me to forget it. One good thing about old codgers like me, we have very bad memories. You follow?
Yes, sir.
And if there's anything bothering you, come and talk to me about it. I may not be able to solve your problems, but I'll listen. And strangely enough, that often seems to help. And don't feel you'll be a nuisance. The housemaster's miserable pittance is paid for just such things as that. Promise?